Pitt's a good team. Obviously, we've seen them before. A team that I think identity-wise is very similar to what this program has been over the course of time. Defensively, very solid. Obviously, faces change, names change, but how they play and how they go about constructing their success hasn't changed too much even from 2004. I've leaned on more experience here recently. Part of it is because productivity has gone down, and I've tried to rely on older guys that have been in those situations a little bit more. So hopefully we'll get back. We worked on some things yesterday with some of the younger guys and trying to get some of their confidence back and get them used to what's going to happen here in the next week or so. So hopefully we can be in a position where we can use that. I think he's gone through that as the season's gone on. I think that's been a ever-growing, whether it's him as a freshman just hitting that point where it's become more than what he's really ready for at this point in time. Some of it's been matchups. A lot of it's been defensively, what I've seen, where I've tried to lean on more experience. So all of those guys that have been in that position hopefully will be able to contribute here as we go forward.
How important is this experience in NCAA tournament games? Is that an overwhelming factor?
Well, it's important as long as you use it to your advantage. I mean, obviously, we've got four guys that have been in that position before, primarily with Hayes and Koenig, and then somewhat with Vito and with Showalter. So I think for these guys, with the vast majority of this group returning, that this can be a huge springboard for us for going into the future. So anytime you can get this many young guys. So I did a radio interview this morning with, I don't remember who, but we've never been in a position of having this many young guys get this much experience ever in 15 years. We've always had seniors on the floor, a senior in the starting lineup. We've never had this many freshmen get this much experience all at once. So hopefully that will be a springboard as we go into the offseason and into the future.
Does that kind of change the definition of what success is this season in terms of just building for the future?
Well, no, I think we still are approaching everything like we're trying to win it. We approached Indianapolis like that, and we'll approach this weekend just like that, just taking it one game at a time, just like we have all year. I think if we ever got caught up in trying to do it another way, we wouldn't be in this position at this time of year. We wouldn't have made it here because we would have been focused on the wrong things and not followed the process along and improved as time went on.
Do you wonder how some of the first-timers are going to react on Friday, or the Ethans and those other guys you're talking about?
I think they've been around enough. Obviously, Ethan watched the whole Final Four run last year, and he's been in enough scenarios that I try not to make too big a deal of it and not make it bigger than what it is. If I start overblowing it, then it becomes more of a deal for them mentally. And they've all played in state tournaments and different things like that, so they've watched it. Just get in it, do your routine, and go play and have fun with it. I'll tell them later they've earned this. This didn't get handed to them and be in this position. So let's go enjoy it and have some fun with it and see how long we can play. Bronson and Nigel. I expect them to lead like they have, and hopefully, they can step in. And you need your star players to play well in order to advance. All the average to bad teams are sitting at home or on spring break, so you're going to have your good players step up and play, and you're going to have to play well as a unit. I mean, typically in this tournament, if you have 5 or 10 minutes of inconsistent or poor play, it usually costs you. You have to be very consistent, and it obviously starts with those two guys.